Tonight, the Gonzaga Bulldogs out of the West Coast Conference taking on the Michigan Wolverines. Big Blue out of the Big Ten. These two could potentially be a national championship type matchup here. Starting the lineups: Tyon Grant Foster, Mario Saint-Superi, Adam Miller, Graham Ike. Took them to a Final Four. They were in the tournament last year in his first year at Michigan. And he has got a team that is poised to make a run. Controls the opening tip. Keith Kimball, Jeb Hartness, Greg Nixon are officials, and a three-pointer is differential. Michigan is on Max Mack, as a matter of fact. 40-point win, then a 30-point win over Auburn last night. There's Mara. Little turnaround jump.
On his touch.
Gonzaga took down Alabama, then beat Maryland last night. Miller for three. He misses the layup with the left hand. Mara with the rebound. Cadeau finds Lindebord. Three-pointer is good. In transition, Cadeau got the deflection and the steal. Turnover Gonzaga. Cadeau scores. What a start for the Wolverines.
We talked with Mark Few before the game, and he said he needed his team to play with force. Something they've done thus far this season. Nice little set right there at a time on both ends to get back in it.
Lindebord's knocked down a couple of threes. He goes baseline. He is fouled.
We do these every year when we practice in the fall. 2 hard days, 1 day off. Then the second time, 3 days on, 1 day off to prep for tournaments like this and situations like.
Last season came off the bench last season, but a culture guy, scoring the ball, shooting better this season.
Hey, Graham.
Well, on a personal note, I'm glad he's at Michigan. He has played well, and see him oozing with confidence.
Mara on a rim run. He puts it in.
No drop off at all when Michigan goes to the bench. These guys, Burnett, Gale, they are forces in their own right.
Oh, Gale spins right off his man to lay it in.
Such a great offensive team struggling to score here.
Smith got turned away. Huff with a much better look. Patient by.
You really got to do it with your defense. Your defense has to come together, be solid.
Oh, Mara!
Free throw line and finished.
Looking like Shaq.
looking like Mara.
For the Zags, 22-8. Michigan and Gonzaga playing for the title here in Vegas. Playing for $1 million prize. Mara, wow, it's open. The freshman, he can shoot it. This is his first chance. And now Smith pushes. Good pass. Worley running the floor with him. That looks like Gonzaga, right? Averaging 95 a game. Michigan 92.5 points per game. And Achente stops and pops up and over. Minutes on the floor as he gets his conditioning back. It was fighting an illness early in the year. Missed some time. Another good pass. And Achente finishes when they finish up this week in Vegas as Mara misses his first free throw. Get his Zags back in order here against this freight train.
Yeah, listening into that huddle, he was really emphasizing.
Opinion. 27-14, Michigan with the lead. No more challenges for the Wolverines. And there is Trey McKinney. He's starting to feel it. Burnett. Got it. And the onslaught continues. Point guard back on the floor. Ike banging away down inside on Johnson. Turnaround no good. Johnson. Mario Saint-Superi looking for help. Finds a good pass. Great vision as he sets up Braden Huff.
Someone who has experience and certainly needed here to get back into the game for the. We talk about the college game right now and international players, almost an international explosion coming into the college ranks.
Tough in traffic. Graham Foster has not made an impact yet on this game, but he can shoot it, and he has a confident stroke. He's 25 for the Wolverines in all 3 games.
He has 35 points. We're almost 9 minutes left in the game.
Oh, Cadeau buries a 3.
Confidence up, and he has done that. And you know what? Mamas know best.
Yes, they do. Shot types, not shot mechanics. Wow.
Great battles in this building.
Pacquiao returning.
Now this is interesting. DK's been 0 for.
DK had 21 against Alabama Monday, 13 and 6 against Maryland yesterday.
Good post defense there. See if the Zags can get out in transition.
Great look. St. Superi with a beautiful pass. He's had Yaxel Lindeborg knocked in a couple of threes early. That gives him 9 in this first half. Vegas.
And BA, we've had Michigan for 3 days. And Lindeborg, you know, he reminds me of. Can you compare a Michigan guy to a Duke guy?
I mean, only Grant Hill can. He knows them all, the whole roster for the last 40 years. Little push shot is good from Braden Huff. And gets back on defense. Miller trying to turn the corner, finds Huff, he's open. Another little push shot. That's your comps, Grant. 7-1 Gonzaga run. They're down 13. Cheddar in the corner. Cash.
Big time shot. Great touch on the perimeter.
Grant Foster lost the handle, gave it up. And now Huff, same spot, same result. Just keep going back to Jalen Rose, though. As Johnson misses. Jalen Rose said earlier,
in high-level talent, and boy, has he proven them wrong. Last season, kind of got the job. And man, he talked about Vlad Golden and Danny Wolf, those two 7-footers, and how they complement each other.
Michigan's largest lead was 19. McKinney, he's got some stuff. McKinney, you can see his
Michigan State
with the Glenn Rice path.
I know.
From Flynn. Here goes Burnett. He'll drive it. Burnett with the left hand, no. And that's going to be.
Well, what's interesting, we talk about the bigs of Michigan, and rightfully so. But you get into the tournament, you try to win a championship. Great seal in front. A season, just 11 per game in the last 3. So figuring it out, learning each other, and continuing the domination in
Huff, that push shot. Chance at one last shot. Cadeau, speed dribble, pushes. Cadeau is fouled. And free throws coming.
I mean, just the weapons. And what's impressive is that it's almost like they've been playing together for 2 years.
Correct.
They are so in sync.
Summer, they took on some big games in the exhibition season. They went and played at Madison Square Garden against St. John's. They'd sit for 2 more here. Namari Burnett had 15 against one of those older players in the college game that you see pop up throughout the landscape. Burnett will turn 20
in you. They make you uncomfortable. Certainly, defense has been stellar.
And that's the area where Dusty Mate said we've had significant strides from the beginning of the season to Vegas. They've learned a lot about themselves here in Vegas. That's a travel and a turnover. Here in Las Vegas, I mean, they have just been so efficient. St. Superi misses the reverse. Offensive rebound. Off the window goes Grant Foster.
A bit of a struggle for him and his mates here tonight, but a lot of talent.
Johnson drives it, scores with a left hand.
And at TCU, they got down big in that first half. And sort of had a bunch of turnovers as Super Mario gets involved.
No, but Dusty May did say that too. He said, we've been learning through wins this season, even though some of those wins didn't feel pretty. He said early on they had great shooters, missing wide open shots. And
as well, what a roster that this group has put together on the floor. These guys are clicking together.
I'll tell you what, the way Michigan, total domination.
Burnett, little step back 3 is good. At the friendly bounce, got a foul. Michigan just demoralizing teams here. 40-point win in their opener Monday company. And now you've got San Diego State and Auburn, who all have felt the wrath along with Gonzaga. And the follow, not there. Up high was exactly the pep talk Bruce Pearl was giving us to pass on to his team. As Johnson, another rip, as if they needed it. And they're up 32 with the ball. Johnson puts it in. Grant Foster up and over Mara. Yes, they're playing for a championship, and that's part of it. There's been a lot of chatter on social media about the point differentials. Burnett hits a Big Ten history in his first season. Michigan went from 8 wins to 27 wins as Gonzaga.
Great program, great coaches. He's got his opportunity. He's made the most of it.
Back on the floor with 4 fouls on the And he's got a son on this Michigan team as well. He's a walk-on, Charlie May. Charlie might get some playing time tonight.
Repeated. I give him credit. He's out here working. Really the only life offensively for the Zags.
Fogel bringing some energy.
I'm serious. Well, you know, D.C., home of Maryland, Big Ten school. We can get there, yeah.
I like it.
It's an early game. We can make our way.
You have your schedule through February, huh? That's nice. Johnson blocked that. That looked like it was on his way down, actually.
They could jump to #1. Crazy as that is.
Easily. Lindenborg, yeah. And the Beat Ohio chance starting to.
Oh, man.
Cadeau skips it across. Trey McKinney.
Just the way, all this talent, the depth. I'm sure they just go after it.
So but this game cannot end fast enough for the Zags. Cheddar drives, leaves it. Johnson strong with it.
Teammate told me earlier the biggest advantage they have this offseason was continuity of some of the guys coming back. And he said one promise to the guys that
wait, you know, I mean, all the talent, but they make the right pass, they right read. And as long
here, the handy win over Alabama.
Yep.
A terrific quad one victory for them. They beat Maryland. He has really found a home at Michigan. Turnover, Cadeau on the run out. Lindenborg's running with him. He's running hard, and he wants a highlight. All of that up almost here in Las Vegas. Up top, and the dunks keep coming. This time, Lindenborg. If you're Gonzaga.
Easier said than done.
St. Superi comes up short. And will exit with 20 points, 11 rebounds. And a couple of highlights. And he ended up moving on throughout his career. Lindenborg at Arizona Western, then ended up at UAB, but he's held that.
The M store in Ann Arbor, they're going to have to buy some new merchandise. A lot of jerseys.
It's unthinkable when you build up for this championship matchup between the Zags and the Wolverines.
I'll tell you what, Mark, get a chance to reset, learn, find out where you can improve, and Mark Few will have them right.
Kaysen goes to the basket. Cordell on the floor for Michigan. 5.5 to go. Miller drives. Gonzaga still playing fast. That's always the case with the Zags. That's why they play such a heavy schedule. We've had some great matchups already throughout the November schedule. The lob.
This high-quality basketball. Once again, what a treat.
I got a game on the schedule I'm looking forward to working with you.
Okay.
Cincinnati and Xavier.
Oh, wow.
That's Michigan rolling over Gonzaga, trying to put 100 on the board once again. And
there's a chance to go for something much bigger than that.
Miller is fouled and count the basket. Borg impact player tonight, double-double, 20 points. 11.
That is good coaching, I would say, by Dusty May.
Lost the handle. You think about these kind of lopsided wins in bye games, not against this level of talent, as Venters is fouled on his way in. I'm thinking Charlie May wasn't expecting playing time here at the players there.
Competition. I mean, it wasn't 3 games in a row, consecutive days, but
that's a great call. Triple digits. Oh, form. Coach's son, you knew that was going. Final minute and a half championship, but a high-level matchup, competition. Obviously, Buzz Williams means a lot to Maryland to take on Alabama.
Down the road.
Tiaje can't hit the second. Offensive rebound, though. And Fogel connects. That performance in Las Vegas. They win it by 40. They hand Mark Few his